I'm Cindy. If you're new to my channel, I make exercise videos, makeup videos, just all kinds of lifestyle videos that I think people might be interested in. And today, if you want to see how I did this eye look with the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey palette, then keep watching. Hi, today we're going to use this Pat McGrath palette. It's called Celestial Odyssey. Can you read that? And if my eyes look red, it's because they are. I'd started one look and it just looked dreadful. And so I said, we're starting over. So we're not going to do it. I did this yellow and some peach. We're not going to do that. We're going to do something completely different. I just wasn't feeling it. I think we're going to use this dark teal and maybe this light green. And then there's another teal there. And so let's see if we can go. We got to speed it up now because I wasted all that time on the other look. Let's just lay down a color. It's gold, shimmer, turquoise, green. We really need a transition color. And so everything in here just looks too dark. So I'm just use some from a different palette, one of my Lashy Box palettes. This is just well, it's not a Lashy Box palette. I got it out of the Lashy Box box. So we're just going to start off with a kind of translucent powder. And I don't have any primer on. I got some moisturizer on it, but I didn't put the primer on. I thought about it, but didn't do it. And now I'm thinking, I forgot. So we'll put that on underneath it. Then I'm just going to put a blob of this darker blue at the corner. We're going to see how that looks. We could have laid that down. Let's go ahead. It's not too late. It's not too late. And I still don't have primer on, and I don't have time to take this off and put it on because we've been messing around. So this kind of a... And I can't remember if I told you or not, this comes from Macari, so it doesn't have a mirror. It looks like it must have come off. But I really need a 5X anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that looks better. I had something dreadful going on there. I did not want to go like that all day long. And I can take this all the way up to my brow because it's not dark. And so we just use this color next to that one. And so we're going to do some more on our vlog, on our little blob. So we're going to do some light green here. I think that's pretty. Let me put it next to it. I think it'll look okay. So we're going to put this, what color does this look like? This lighter green next to the blob. That's looking a whole lot better than I had before. Each side's not going to be exact, but that's okay. My eyes are different anyway. So we got the dark turquoise. Then we've got the lighter green. Now we need something on the inside corner. How's this going to look? That's sort of a gold. Gold will be okay. And we'll try that. The one, it was the shimmer that was next to it. So it looks like this eye's mainly just shimmers. That's mainly what this palette is just shimmers. Now, on the line below, we're going to use this. I'm going to see how it looks first. Well, I was going to use that, and I think I still can. I'm going to start off with, I'll just darken it up. I'm going to start off with this green that we started with the first. And guys, I'm just making this up as you go. I've not seen anyone do a video on this. I hadn't looked real hard. So this is all my own idea, good or bad. I'm going to go ahead and take that through my crease a little bit more. So, how does that look? That medium shade, this one here, I'm going to try to dab it on a little bit better, so we can see a little bit different. Maybe take it a little bit closer to the corner. And at the end of the day, we're going to see how this looks. I can't remember if I told you in this video, but sometimes when I do them, they just kind of all mix in. And I would kind of like it to look a little bit ombre or transitioned. So that lighter green color, we're going to put that on our angled brush too. Wipe that off. And put it under the, there. Please, if y'all know what the colors of these look good together, post it in my comments so I will know. And then I'll give it a try. So, I think that's about all the damage we can do. So, I did cut, these are the Lashy Box lashes. I was going to make a video about Lashy Box favorites, but since we didn't use the Lashy Box stuff, we can't. I can still use these lashes, but I don't want to. I'm going to use these. I've used these a couple of times. This top pair, I've cut them and used them. So, let's put our eyeliner on. First, before we do that, I'm going to put foundation on. Because if I don't, I might get foundation in my lashes. And I've done it before. So, I know it can happen. My lamp coming unplugged. So if you guys can't figure it out, I'm learning this YouTube business, trying to make better videos. Bought me a little lamp. I need to get me a little stand. A little tripod. This has a little tripod on it, but it does it only fits the iPhone, and I typically don't like using the iPhone to record because it's just so small. This iPad mini is pretty small. I hadn't wanted to buy me another. If I'm going to buy something new, it's going to be a new phone. I'll get a lot more use out of the phone. But I just hadn't. Maybe if I get 1,000 subscribers, when I get my first $5 check, I'll go reward myself with a new phone. Okay. Let me look in the mirror. Just sharpen these corners up a tad. If I can find my angle brush. I'm just going to use what I had on there, which is probably that light green. We could blacken it out a little bit, but I'm going to wear eyeliner. We don't need to. We're just sharpening it up a little bit. Okay, so now we can put on powder. I do appreciate everyone that watches these long videos. Most of my views come from the shorts. I guess people just don't have time. So I do try to cut these up and make shorts. I'm going to do something different today. And let me know in the comments, does this long up and down bother you guys? To me, this box was showing. That's the reason I'm kind of not in the whole frame. Maybe I can stretch that up, enlarge it a little bit when I'm doing my editing. That'll be tonight. Okay, so we've got that done. We've got our foundation on. So the next thing we're going to do is lashes. I had a bigger mirror, but I didn't know. So do y'all like the way that looks? Does these colors go together okay? I think they do. The thing I had was dreadful. I had to even get my cellar water out. This stuff stuck good with that primer. So, but I don't have primer on now because we didn't think about it till it was too late, till we started putting stuff on. I need this bigger mirror. I feel like a lizard. And I think we're going to be able to get by with just one swipe from the adhesive. I just need to get everything out and ready. Let me find my tweezers. I had them out. Here's the primer that I didn't use. Okay. There they are. Okay, I might cut some of that out if I can, because I'm not doing this till tonight. The only reason I won't get it cut out is because I didn't notice it. So, this is black eyelash adhesive. And y'all know my thing. I just line my eyes. So, okay, so now I've already used these. These are already cut. This is probably about the third time I've used them. I got me some new lashes coming from Amazon in my Friday. They'll be real inexpensive because I would like to get cheaper lashes that are nice so that I don't have to wear them a lot. I can just wear them one or two times and chunk them and don't feel guilty like I've spent too much money. I sure hope this is going to stay all day. Now the other eye. These here are nice little lashes. I think they're La Flare and they like cashmere feel or something like that. But they feel really, really good and they're nice little lashes. I like them. You know what? I didn't get the adhesive all the way to the other end. And if I try to put them on with lashes on, I get glue everywhere. So we just took them off. Hope these other ones came all the way to the end. And then you get glue on your lashes and you've ruined them. I mean, you can try to use them again, but once they get glue in the lashes, they're just not the same. Okay, so how do y'all like that? Believe it or not, I'm just looking at the camera. It's got my eyes looking up. I need to look down. So, blush. We don't have a blush in this one. We had a blush in the other one. I'm not going to go get it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use our Singe Beauty blush. It's pretty. It'll go with everything. So it will go with everything. Because it's just, you know, my skin, it's just, I think it looks really good on my skin tone. Okay. Now the next thing is highlighter. Let's do some highlighter. We're going to use this old highlighter that we got in our Beauty Creations box. For the upper eye, I like the lightest one. I use that lightest one a lot. I'll run out of that one and have to use the others. Now then we're going to do some blush. We'll do this pink. Highlight the blush here. Okay. I got a mess to clean up. Now the lips. Get the powder off. And it come off too. That would be inside of your container if you didn't get it off. So as we want it to stay white so that we're not grossed out. I can't see without my glasses. Does this look like it's plumbing? So while that's working its thing, let's take our rollers out. So I got these rollers. I picked them off Amazon, but you really need 2 sets. So if you get some, know to get 2 sets. So what I'm going to do is probably going to take these out. And then when I'm done, I'm going to set the camera up in the other room. Y'all can see what I'm wearing today, which ain't much. There's this one lady, she does Get Ready With Me, and I've never seen a long view one. I just see her shorts, and she does it. I think I'll put my jeans on first, but then she can show the top. She does shorts. I don't know if she does the whole long view or not. I think I did see some long view that she had done in the recommended, but I had to get going. I didn't get to watch it. I guess I'm like the other YouTubers. It's easier for me to watch a short. So I might not get an intro done to this one. We'll see. So these have been up. They're kind of cool. Hopefully this will stay. And I do not brush through them because then they lose everything. They just sort of go blah. I like curls. And these will loosen up. By the time I'm at work, they'll be way loosened up. Okay, did I get them all out? It looked like I did, but I got one missing. We'll find that. Okay, so guys, I'm going to clean this mess up and we're going to take it to the other room. So I'm going to turn it off right now, but we'll turn it back on. So this is what we got to wear today. A t-shirt and some jeans. I'm going to keep them covered. Don't want to show too much. And yellow shoes. And of course, white socks. I wore yellow, but I couldn't find none. So let's get these on and see how it looks. Alrighty, got my pants on. Here's the shirt. Let's see. Still working on our weight. This came from Amazon. If y'all like it, I can find it in my history and post the link. I do not have a store or anything, so I'm not going to be profiting any off of it, but I will for my guys, for my viewers. This shit. And this was a this year's shirt too. The models, of course, look a lot better in it than I do, but this will have to survive. So